Yo, what's going on, people? I go by Rasdakai. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to go over a video where a mom makes a disturbing accusation against the father of their 3 children, but the truth is far worse than you can actually imagine.
We're going to tell the truth. Mr. Monzel, in your lie detector test, you were asked, did you have any sexual contact with any of your 3 daughters? You said no. And the lie detector said there was no deception.
Yes, thank God.
How does that feel for you? And that your daughters know it.
Well, I felt they always did know it.
You felt they always did know it.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't speak it because?
They didn't know no better. They wasn't told no different.
Miss Yvonne took a lie detector test and said, did you make up or exaggerate any stories with the intention to harm Monzel? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. Then he asked you, did you say something to the effect of, I'm going to make sure you're never happy again? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive.
So in this particular situation, the mom has accused the father of inappropriately touching their daughters just to get back at him for whatever reason, right? Like just to ruin his life to some extent. And this is something that I call impulsive destruction, where somebody just gets, they feel some type of way, they feel jilted or discarded or whatever, and then they feel justified in destroying this particular person's life in whatever way without thinking about the consequences of it. And that's what this particular mom did. She basically ruined this dude's life because she felt some type of way. Maybe he didn't want to be with her or whatever, I don't know. But there's a whole lot more. Let's see how she reacts when she's asked to take accountability.
So Miss Yvonne has acknowledged that her story about you touching your children in a sexual way was not true. So Miss Yvonne, is there anything that you wanted to say to Mr. Monzel?
Why didn't you fight for him harder if you knew you didn't do it?
And what is it that he could have said that would have made you not believe the lie you were telling? Miss Yvonne, you told the lie.
How the hell is she upset with him because he didn't fight harder after she lied on him? That's a heavy accusation. That's not just nothing. That's not just, oh, he took $5 out of my purse and bought something silly. That's not nothing. That's some prison time, social damning, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
It was a lie, and you told it. And you gotta own it.
I'm sorry. I need you to say that you did not rape your girls. I need to hear it come out your mouth the way I've always heard it, Ma.
I apologize for accusing you of raping them. Please forgive me.
You don't have to forgive her.
just looking at him and how he reacted to that. It's just it's highly heartbreaking. What's so crazy about this is that she didn't even seem like she was all that bothered by what she did. Like, the apology wasn't sincere, you know, even though, I mean, she basically ruined a nice chunk of this man's life, 25 years, and moving forward, it's his life is still tainted, because even though that show went viral, there's probably a lot of people that may not have even seen it.
But wait, there's more.
Now his reaction really sums up just how devastating this really was.
You don't have to.
I cannot accept your apology because it's not sincere. Deep down, I know that you didn't believe that. You knew I had no sexual desires for my children. For 25 years, this thing has broken me. You don't know. It has affected my life in ways I can't even count. The things that you did. This is not no game. This is these children's lives. And it's just a demon in you that you need to deal with.
So just imagine the level of despair, frustration, anger, questioning himself, just the amount of things that he had to have been going through for 25 years. He probably was separated from his kids or something, or had limited visitation. I mean, it more than likely affected his career, right? Because I mean, if he's been accused of something like that, people spreading rumors and stuff, like how likely is it for him to obtain or keep a job, right? As far as the community goes, if he moved on, I'm sure he moved on from the mother of his kids. That's probably why she did it. How did that impact his future relationships? She made an accusation that truly ruined his life and his daughter's lives to some extent. What sense does it make to accuse a man of a crime so heinous that you destroy his life for 25 years because you feel some type of way in that moment?
That does not make sense.
What sense does it make to rob your daughters of the ability to have a normal, functioning relationship with their father?
That does not make sense.
It don't make sense to me. Does it make sense to you? Let me know in the comment section. I've seen like a lot of women complain about men and how men aren't this, men aren't that, there aren't any good men. But then I've seen in my personal life, on the internet, how the women that get good men treat them. It's the oddest thing. So if that's the norm, then how can we expect things to actually end up changing? If women treat bad men better than the good men are gonna feel like they need to be bad.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
Well, shit. I guess I had it all wrong this whole time. Yeah, and it feeds into each other, right? I hope that the father has a great relationship with his daughters. I don't really know what to say about the mom. I hope that he can kind of move on from this as best he can, so that it doesn't halt or mess up his ability to have a stable relationship with his daughters now. But yeah, if you enjoyed this content, feel free to express yourself by the many means available on this page. Yeah, have a good one.